And another thing, hey, y'all gotta be aware that everybody, all these doctors that you go to and all that, don't really have your best interests at heart. A lot of the time, they're in for a paycheck. You know what I'm saying? People get these symptoms and all this stuff, and they're like, yo, oh, it's this weather. Oh, I think it's the weather. The weather is always up and down. It's fluctuating. I got this cough. I got this mucus. And, I think it's this weather. Don't go outside with your hair wet. And, you'll get pneumonia and all that. But no, listen, I'm not no biophysicist, biochemist and all that, right? However, I do have some knowledge of the fact that when we put things in our body that's not good for us, right? That's this junk, right? But we not paying attention. We putting all these snacks that are over processed with all kinds of different chemicals made in the lab and everything like that. Stuff that's forbidden in other countries and stuff like that, right? And we're gunking up the lymphatic system, right? And then we're going into the world, right? We're coming in encountering these pathogens and things of that nature, right? Now I'm aware that things enter the bloodstream by way of the orifices, the mouth, the ears, whatever else, you know what I'm saying? All the other openings, your nose, right? And even through a womb, right? Things have to really get into your bloodstream in order to infect you, right? Airborne pathogens. And look, I do my research. I ain't gonna say due diligence because due diligence pertains to doing business. Now, you're doing due diligence, that's really when you want to see how well to work with somebody doing business, right? I'm saying do your research, do your study, based on what I'm saying right now, because I know everything that I'm saying right now doesn't really sound scientifically, uh, you know, uh, basically put or whatever, the terminology and things that I'm using, right? However, but when you coming across these things and stuff like that, and your body is not in sync, especially you're not eating and drinking, consuming according to your blood type, right? As we should, then, you come into these things and you can't get rid of them as fast. And then they infect you and may even be fatal, right? So if you are clear, your lymphatic system is functioning properly. Your lymphatic system is basically your body's trash conveyor and gets rid of everything, even through your skin, through your pores and all that, right? So if you clogged up, then you come across these things and you can't fight them off, you can't get rid of them and stuff like that because you got a whole bunch of acidity rising, which acidity is good in the stomach and everything for breaking things down to a degree. It's always balanced. Now, say like you go out in the air and these airborne pathogens and stuff like that, like we dealt with that last life-changing era that basically shifted everything, right? You know what I'm talking about, 2020 and all that, right? Now, clearly we could see that a lot of that stuff was like just, a big smoke and mirror type thing. But when things are in the air, for the most part, they're not really that harmful unless it's dense. Like, of course, like if you're in a chamber, a gas chamber or something, right? Then by all means, too much of anything is gonna overwhelm and do something. But like out in the air, and there's somebody coughing and all this other stuff, even when around a cough, a sneeze, stuff like that, it's nasty. But like if you good, if you take care of yourself for the most part, that's like ill. Damn, cover your mouth. No. But you should be alright. You shouldn't be like, oh no. Unless you can't fight nothing off because you're not taking care of yourself. You're not staying conscious of what you're putting in your body that's allowing your body to work at the highest efficiency, highest capacity, and getting rid of stuff. I mean, it's not that simple, but it ain't that complex neither. All it takes is for us to just pay more attention. It's free to pay attention. It costs you nothing.